Hey guys, so we're into week 3 and we're actually talking about the other different type of simple machines that we haven't got to yet. So we already talked about pulleys and levers and inclined planes, but today we're going to be talking about gears and we're going to talk about a little bit of pulleys as well. So the storybook for this week is Rosie Revere, Engineer. So we might have read this before, but we're just going to review it, and we know that Rosie Revere was just this really smart girl and she loved to create different contraptions. And today we're gonna pretend like we're her and we're gonna walk in her shoes and we're gonna create a gear stand. So what you're gonna need today, and this is all materials from our Teacher Geek Makerspace, you're gonna need some dowels, you're gonna need some rubber bands, I always forget the names of these, hole plates, a tapping block, multi-cutter, a mini hammer, and you also want to have a measuring tape, and I would do a Sharpie as well. So also grab some pulleys from the makerspace. Grab all different kinds. So I think there are like 4 different sizes. You want to grab one of each size, as well as some gears as well. They're right beside the pulleys, and you want to get like 4 or 5 of each size as well. So I'll show you the end result, and I'll show you how to do it. And the point of this is just to show the kids how gears and pulleys work in real life. You want to maybe pull up a picture of like a car or some type of contraption, just like in Rosie Revere, where there's like gears and different mechanics working. You want to pull up a picture of that and probably show the kids like a real life vision of that, a real life image of that. And this is the finished product after I completed the activity. And the goal is to get them to create a gear stand, but to be able to turn one gear and all of them turn. Likewise, there's a pulley stand, and you want to be able to, I only put the rubber bands from like a big pulley to a small pulley, so you can turn one and the other move as well. But you kind of create them in the same manner. It's very simple. So you start with your whole, I always forget this, whole plate. You want to start with 2 whole plates. And I always sit them down where the bottom is facing up. And basically you got to create your 4 legs to the stage using your dowel. And you want to make sure, because you're going to have to cut, make sure that you measure out 4 equal size cuttings. So I would say maybe like 2 inches will do. So just get one dowel. And you might have a way of doing this better than me, but you know, that's fine as well. So just get one dowel. Oh, no. Flip it. Get one dowel, measure out 2 inches, and just mark it with your Sharpie on the dowel, just like that. And what I do is, I go ahead and get my multi-cutter, clip it where you marked, and I would just compare it, and you're gonna need 8 in total. So I would just, do it 8 times. You can have 8 pieces. I'm just gonna do one for time's sake. And you want to get your hammer. You want to lay your stage flat where the bottom is facing up, and make sure that the holes are aligned. And I don't know if I'm going to come closer so they can see. So you want to place a piece of the dowel in the hole. Make sure that it attaches the two hole plates. And you can feel when it hits the bottom. And honestly, kids can do this. These hammers are so safe. There's no sharp edges or anything. And I think they'll have fun hammering. And you want to talk to them about hammering. And make sure that they're comfortable with hammering. So okay, so I have my stage. Make sure. Okay, non-wobbles just a little bit, but that's fine. I'm gonna push a little bit of it. It's okay. So mine wobbles a little bit because I guess my measurements were a bit off, but that's okay. It happens. So I've already put my piece of a dowel through this pulley and this gear, but I want to show you how to do it as well because it is like a process. Okay. So the difference between a pulley and the gear with the Teacher Geek Makerspace, the gears have the teeth, and the pulleys they do not, obviously. So you also want, and it doesn't matter how long these are. You want to measure out or just cut a piece of a dowel off. And the goal is to put it through the gear. So you want to sit, you want to get your tapping block, and you want to put your gear on top of the tapping block, get your dowel, get your piece of dowel, put it on the hole, and tap. That's why we call it a tapping block. Okay? Because you can see, like, I have this one through. And you want to place this on the stage, like so. You want to come over here? Come closer. So you just want to place this on the stage, and it should go in like this. Okay? And you want to align, the goal of this is to get the kids to align the gears where they're not overlapping, where they're, you want to make sure they're touching, but just enough so that if you move one, the other one can move, just like this. And you want to talk about how different automobiles and different types of machinery work by gears as well. And they have to make sure that the gears are touching in a certain way, just like this. And this is how it looks. It's so cool. I think it's like a very, I don't want to call it techie, but you know, this is like mechanics. But it's so cool, and you know, put as many gears on the stage as you can, but make sure that, you know, if you touch one, they all spin. Sometimes when you put too many gears on there in the incorrect manner, it doesn't work. And sometimes if you don't put it close enough, it doesn't work. But yeah, just experiment, discover if you want to jazz it up or take it down, you know, really make it your own. But yeah, that's the gear stage. So the pulley stage is very similar. You're also going to do the same thing by making the stage. Also do the same thing by cutting a piece of dowel and put it through the pulley. But you're gonna utilize your rubber band, and you want to put it around the pulley. And a place that you can see pulley systems like this are in car alternators. So if you want to pull up a picture or like a fun cartoon video, I'm sure they have them somewhere on YouTube. Cartoon videos of pulleys or alternator, car parts, and show the kids how they can create their own and how they look in real life. So that's pretty much it. You'll have a gear stage and you'll have a pulley stage. So now they are engineers just like Rosie. How awesome is that? Thank you.